Hi guys, and welcome back to a new YouTube video. Today we're going to do an early breakdown video to a song that by the time this video comes out will be out and I'll be able to talk about it with you. And I'm probably going to do one of these for probably each song of the album as much as the song resonates with me. Today we're going to be talking about a song called Mine. I wrote this song last year, 2019. Don't remember when I wrote it during 2019, but I did write it. And this one has such like a meaningful meaning. And today I'm going to tell you why. Of course, on other things as well that relate to the song in general. So yeah. So this song is about like a really serious topic that I always wanted to bring out like with myself, because something you may not know about me, and this is what we're going to go into, is that I was born with I am currently, and I was born with a disability. Sorry, my voice is going. It affects me everyday life. Like, you might realise, oh, I can speak not fluently, and I can walk, and I'm able to move like not like a normal human being, but there are some things that are different compared to other people. Like, I don't really want to be like considered, oh, there's someone with disability, so I don't want to watch that person. No, I want to be able to reach out to people who want to follow their dreams, because that's the main goal of this channel, is that I want to follow my dreams and inspire people to do the same. And also, if there's like people with disabilities who watch my channel, which I know there is a few, like most of my friends have disabilities and they tend to watch these videos, I want to let them know that they're not alone, and you can do whatever you need to do in life without having to worry about what other people think of you. And if they think of you, then they're probably just jealous. Let's be honest here. And for the longest time, I've wanted to speak on this. I've made multiple videos across the years to speak on it, but every time I make a video, it's always two reasons: I stuff up, or I say something that I initially don't mean. Something like really frustrating that I realised that I did a lot when I'm making, like, used to like try to make this video, is that it was more about, it was more about like not sounding angry and sounding pissed off at the world for like what I have, like who I am, because sometimes like some people don't understand, like probably majority of my life, people that, like, when I was at my primary school, which I know that's a long time ago now, but when I was there, I don't think a lot of kids there understood my disability, and I don't think a lot of my friends did. Like, I only had a minimum little bit of friends there, and still, so it didn't make me like feel like I was included in it, even if like I just wanted to be accepted regardless of if I had a disability or not. But I guess that's what happens in life. And yeah, so I wrote this song called Mine. I have written another song about disability, but that one was a little bit like different, and I didn't really want to like do that one because It just sounded like really transparent. So this song I made to inspire people who have disabilities, to not be afraid of having like something different with them. Like I have friends that can't verbally speak and have to use communication devices. I have people who can't walk. I have people that have trouble walking. I have friends in wheelchairs. It's an ongoing thing. But I'm lucky enough to like be able to talk, not talk, be able to share my opinion with people on this. And yeah, so main reasons, probably the most noticeable things you might realise about me with my disability is my hands. I've had my hands were webbed when I was born. My disability is called autodectodigital dysplasia. Don't get you to understand it. It's a very rare diagnosis. I only found out I was diagnosed it when I was 3 years old, so it's not like. And the sad part about this is that I don't really have anyone to talk to about it. I have like a group of like people who have it, but they don't live near me at all. They live overseas, so it's kind of hard to get in contact with people like that. But I really want to like inspire people regardless, like if they like my disability is not like the worst disability in the world. I know some other people have worse, so like disabilities that affect everyday life and how they work and stuff. Same with me, like I don't like literally work, but I try to like do YouTube because it makes me feel like I'm part of something. So yeah, and I've been doing it since 2014, so it's kind of like that. So back on track, the song is about inspiring people or empowering people with disabilities, regardless of what disability you have or how you feel in the world. Like I know some people get bullied and some people don't understand certain things, and that's okay. Like I hope one day that everyone more will be transparent with everything, not just with disability, with race and other things, but you know, things like happen like that. So yeah, so lyrics, I'm not gonna really sing them today, I'm just gonna read them out. First verse. I have a disability, I'm not disadvantaged, disability I don't take for granted. So literally that first line is like the saying, the straightforward. I have a disability. I don't think I'm disadvantaged. Some people feel like people with disabilities are not like capable of doing stuff. I'm just proving that everyone has their own way of doing things, and even takes a longer time to do it, at least you can succeed in that. Like everyone works to their own strengths. So I got a band-aid on my finger. It's literally like been washing my hands so much that I think I got a cut on my hand, which is not fun. And it stings. So yeah, and as I said, disability I don't take for granted. So my disability, I don't like make up things just to get attention. You know what I mean? Like if people think that, because I feel like sometimes people do think like that if they don't understand what you have been through in life. And I say I don't take for granted my disability, so I don't like make excuses for it. Like I've never like tried to do that. I've worked my ass off. Let's be honest here. And then the next verse. Now it's time sure what the world be missing is someone willing to change something. So that's basically this, like, I want to, like, be able to, like, let people know that just because I have a disability doesn't mean I'm an alien, or doesn't mean I should be treated like a certain way and stuff. And that's just the truth. Like, I get, like, some other people need more help, and that's fine. Like, that's just what they need. But for me, I'm trying to prove that people with disabilities are not different to normal people. We're basically the same persons. We just like got like things like our legs don't work, or our eyesight's not as good, or physical changes like my hands and stuff like that. So, or I can't walk, or they can't walk. They have to be in a wheelchair 24/7. It's just like those literal things. But yeah, as I said, doesn't judge it, doesn't like make any difference. And then the chorus is like, I will not back down, I will not cry, because today, this is my time, no longer alone, in my pride, I'm standing up for what is mine. So literally, that verse is just like saying, I'm not gonna like back down just because you think you're better than me, or you think that just because I have a disability that I don't deserve certain things, or I don't deserve to have a job or whatever, or do whatever I want to do in life. No. And I'm saying I'm no longer alone because I have people, even if they're not people with my disability, I have people who are my friends that do have disabilities. They have different disabilities, and I understand that from a standpoint because their disabilities make me want to learn more about like everything. And I should know, I have 2 cousins with autism. And they're different ranges, so it's kind of like, yeah. And yeah, and then I'm standing up for my community. I'm standing up for what's mine, and my community is not just disabilities, people with disabilities. It's for anyone who wants to be part and watch my YouTube channels, because my YouTube channel or my cosplay channel, because I want to reach out to people and want to inspire people to be their best. So that's what I'm gonna do. So let's move on to the second verse. This one's more catered towards me. Have I told you a story about this little girl who had a voice to change the world? She was once kinda lost, she still kinda is, but she never gives up on anything she believes in. So basically, this part of the song is mostly from my perspective. This is literally like saying, well, the whole song's from my perspective, like if I wrote it, but you know. But this verse especially is like saying, oh yeah, I once felt like, I once felt like an outsider. I shouldn't have to feel that way. And then I experienced my voice of reason. Like, one of my voices of reason is I sing, and that's how I find it easier than public speaking half the time. And that's saying a lot because I used to be a school captain and I used to have to say a lot of speeches, and yeah, just had to like learn how to stick up for myself and make sure people were treating me the right way and not the shitty way of life. So that's what I did. And I applaud anyone who has done that in their life and is continuing to do that, because that is a hard thing to do, to stick up for yourself and share your concerns and share your life. Like, I used to not say things to people, and then people would say, oh, you need to speak up about things. Like, I remember my teacher saying that, and I was like, that's good. That's like something I should do more of, which I wish I did. But I feel like I'm doing it more now, and it's actually helping me get my voice out quicker. And I don't give up on things. Like, once I set my mind to a goal or set my mind to an activity, I don't give up unless it's something I cannot literally do. But I always try things, and if they don't work out, they don't work out. So yeah. And the last thing is the bridge. So this is like an encouraging thing. So yeah. Never give up, never back down, 'cause you have a voice, let it out. When you're feeling down, that you won't succeed, let it out. Sorry, I can't sing today. Oh god. We're all human, we all get broken, but we gotta push through. But we are human, we get broken, and we gotta push through. So basically, sorry, my voice was croaky then, I can't help it. Yeah. Literally, the main point is discussing lyrics, so I don't really have to sing them. Unless I want to. So literally this verse is just telling people who, okay, I'm gonna specify, who do have a disability or do not have a disability, to never give up on your dreams and never give up on your aspirations and never give up on doing stuff in everyday life, because you can do it and you can succeed in it regardless of what your ability is. Sorry. Sorry. Regardless of your ability and regardless of like everything. So it's just like, you're just gonna push yourself. Even if it hurts you have to push yourself. Like, that's the thing that I always encourage my friends to do. I tell them to push themselves harder to get to the goal, because that's what I had to do in life, and that's what I had to do, and especially in school, because in school you had to fight to be heard, and that's what I did, and that's how I got school captain, and that's how I continue to be a good role model, and that's why I continue to make these YouTube videos, because that's what I want to do in life. And I don't get paid for this. Like, I'm not demonetized. I don't make money from YouTube, but here's the thing. I want to be a voice. Even if I'm just a little voice, I want to be the inspiration for some people. As I said, you might not think of me as a role model, and that's fine. Like, I've done many things, but the thing is that if you want to follow your dreams, follow them. If you want to do something in life, follow them, because I've known heaps of people, especially with disabilities, do that. Like, I had a friend who went to our school who actually went to the Paralympics, so that's awesome. Like, straight awesome. Like, I'm not really close with him, but bloody hell, he won gold. Like, that's how good he is. So never give up on your dreams, because you can do anything you want, even if it's little or big. And it doesn't have to be like an unrealistic dream, like, oh, I want to become the next big movie star or next big singer. This can be like things in everyday life. Oh, I want to ace this job. I want to get this promotion. I want to be able to do this and this by myself. there are ways to do it. So yeah, so guys, I want to thank you for watching this YouTube video. This video I've been wanting to make for a long time, but I could not make it because I kept stuffing up, and I kept saying to myself, would people really even care if I talked about this? But I'm glad that it's out now, and I'm glad that people understand what like understand that I'm allowed to like speak up on this stuff because I've dealt with it before. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video, and if you liked it, and if you are new, please subscribe, or if you want to comment of how this impacted you and how you feel about this, leave it in the comments below, because I would be happy to find out your feedback. And sorry guys, I might have sweared in this video a little bit, but the point across is that that was like a point in my life that was like stressful, and I needed to express my real, you know, my real like way of doing things, and I wanted to be real with you. And so yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And guess what guys, I'll see you in the next one, whenever that is. So thank you guys, bye. I wanna know you, I wanna see